Hello, and welcome to the Ziggy Show with your host, Justin Wells. Today I have the honor of bringing a couple members from the Chester Company from Bowling Green State University's CapSim simulation. And this company's worked very hard through this class, and they've gotten some good results from it. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about the overall company results. They've done fairly well in the CapSim simulation, coming in the top 20% through all the rounds so far. And through those rounds, they've seen successes and failures, and they've learned a lot. And some of the successes, they've used the balanced scorecard through rounds to figure out what works, what doesn't work, where they can improve, and they've used that very well. And they've increased automation throughout the simulation, which has increased or decreased variable cost. The stock price has always been viable and respectable and throughout the rounds compared to the other teams, and people invest in the company. They've used TQM well throughout the simulation to help improve their company's stock. Some challenges they have faced is sales have been low throughout compared to the other teams. They've been respectable, but they've been a little low. They've had 2 emergency loans throughout the course of this simulation, and they've seen too much inventory many times, which is something they've constantly been trying to improve. And then getting product sales to stay consistent is the last thing that they've seen a challenge in so far. Welcome back. I'm pleased to welcome Connor Ford, Director of Finance and R&D. Connor, how are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me, Justin.
Yeah, awesome. So I have a couple questions for you about how the sim's been going. And my first one's looking at your sales. They've been low compared to some of the competitors. What do you think accumulates to having low sales?
Well, I think first of all, it's all about the products. I think we've struggled over the rounds to come up with a product that the customers really want, that's really sold to the amount that we wanted to. But actually this round 7 was our highest sales yet. We sold 82 million, which is awesome for us, but we always struggled with profits, and we struggled again. And I think that we're spending so much money trying to get our products out there and promote them and change them to a way that the customer is going to like, and it's paying off, but not as much as we wanted to. Like we're getting profits, but not a ton.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's how business works, I think. But so my second question is, in the 2 rounds your company has faced emergency loans. Do you have any reasons for running into the Big Al?
Unfortunately, it did happen to us twice. Round 2, we had a $5 million loan. We were getting our feet wet in the sim, and then again in round 5, we had a $500,000 loan, that was mostly because we had too much leftover inventory. We overproduced, undersold, and those 2 rounds we learned a lot about sales forecasting and coming up with a realistic sales forecast, and also producing the right amount and using finances to give yourself a cushion just in case the worst case scenario happens. So the $500,000 loan could have been a lot worse, and we've corrected that. We haven't had any issues since.
All right, well, thanks for answering my questions, and I appreciate it. Before you go, Connor told me that he was eating Chipotle before he got here, and I'm not gonna lie, his breath's a little smelly, so thanks to our sponsor, Extra, he'll be going home with fresh breath. Welcome back. Next from the Chester Company, we have Director of Marketing, Ashley Hahn. Ashley, thank you for joining me. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about your company. First, how have you been satisfied with your customer awareness and accessibility?
We have been extremely satisfied with our customer awareness and accessibility. In the beginning rounds, we spent a lot on our promo and sales budget, which has paid off in the end. And spending a lot initially increased our accessibility and awareness. And now that we have high accessibility and awareness, we have lowered our promo budget to $1.4 million for each product, and our sales budget to $2 million for each product.
Awesome. Overall, what was your learning experience with CapSim like?
Our learning experience was really well. It taught us the ins and outs of the business on all aspects, not just one side. One thing that we really learned is we had to watch our competitors and their decisions. Their decisions really play a factor in what we do. And we also had to be very conscious on how we were spending our money spending your money is the most important decision you can make on CapSim, and making sure that you have the proper finances to help your business succeed is also important.
All right, awesome. Ashley, thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in to the Ziggy Show. We'll see you next time.